Wife cheated with younger guy. Posted by, deleted. If you like these stories and want to see more, please like and subscribe. My wife and I have been married for almost 17 years. I'm 39, and she's 42. We married after having our first kid together, and honestly, our marriage was going pretty well, and this came out of nowhere, at least for me. Our sex life was good. We had regular and good sex, but nonetheless, this happened, and I'm not sure what to do about it. The guy she cheated on me with is 22. He's the son of a family friend who moved here to go to school and was staying with us as we have a spare room. We felt comfortable letting him stay with us cause both my wife and I know his parents, who are great people. When he got here, everything went well. He got along with our kids and was polite, and respected our rules. Wasn't loud at night, really fit in with us and wasn't a burden. My kids are back in school, I'm back at work in the office, but my wife does her work from home still, and he has a lot of online classes as his school has a hybrid model of classes. I noticed them getting closer than the rest of us, but I didn't think anything of it cause why would I? I have a healthy marriage, and sure, this guy is good looking, tall, muscular, but I didn't feel worried something would happen. Then I started getting feelings something was off. My wife would want less sex, be less into it, less affectionate overall, just kind of pulling away while I noticed she was all smiling with the new guy. One night she would have cramps, a headache, not in the mood when before, she would rarely say these things, and we had a pretty active sex life. My suspicions were put at ease when she would have moments of going back to being her usual self in regards to sex and affection, but this was only momentary as she would resume being more distant. One day I decided to go home for lunch, as I wanted to try spending more time with my wife to see if it would help our situation. I don't live too far, but it's still a decent drive, but I got the okay to take an extended lunch. So I get home, and it's pretty quiet, and I notice no one is in the living room or kitchen, which was odd considering it's lunchtime. I check in the downstairs office my wife works in, but she isn't there. Then I start hearing something from our bedroom. It was the familiar sound of my wife moaning. My stomach sank and knotted, and I felt like throwing up as I heard her moan. I went into a brief moment of denial, but really I knew what was going on as my suspicions were confirmed. I heard some more moans, and my wife moaned yes, and I wanted to throw up. I walked up as quietly as I could and approached our bedroom, hearing intermittent moans, bed squeaks, and the slapping sound of bodies hitting together during sex getting louder the closer I got. The door was open, and I first saw their clothes on the floor, and on the bed was my wife and the new guy. They were facing the headboard having sex doggy style, facing away from the door, so I had a side-angle view of their backs so they couldn't see that I saw them. I just froze watching my wife getting fracked by this guy as he pulled her hair and spanked her, and she loved it. I didn't know what to do if I should confront them, surprise her later with divorce papers, get pissed off, so I decided to wait. I walked back down to my car and drove off, and just sat in a parking lot replaying what I saw over and over again. When I got home, she acted as nothing happened, kissed me to greet me, but all I could think about was how his dick was probably in her mouth earlier today. He was cordial as usual, but all I could think of was what a piece of crap he was, and her too. I can't believe she did this to me. I can't really get out of my head hearing that first moan, seeing her clothes thrown on the floor and her getting fracked. This was last week, and I'm not sure where I go from here. Just felt like getting this off my chest as I don't really have anyone to go to with this and am not sure what to do. And now for the top comments. Oh man, that sucks. You know that wasn't the first time and had been going on for a while. I'd probably install hidden cameras and get my proof. Then file for divorce. Kick her out. Expose her deeds to everybody who must know. Divorce her. You deserve better. I'll never understand how some men can be as dense as you in regards to trusting other men around their women. You really did cause this to happen by your idiot nice guy behavior. You allowed a horny as fracking 22-year-old into your home, dude. What did you expect to happen here? Are you brand new? She is over you 100%. Kick her ass in the streets. Men and women are different. For men, having sex is like taking a piss. We do it without emotion and like it's a biological need. When a woman has sex, her emotions have to be engaged, and if she's already in a relationship, it's like first-degree murder against the one she's already with. She killed you in her heart months ago. Now that you understand how men and women differ on sex and cheating, know that she has less respect for you than the janitor at her work. If you stay with her, she will 100% continue to cheat, as you will be allowing her to do so by your forgiving her. She is 100% aware that a real man would kick her ass to the street, but she knows you can't replace her due to your lack of value to females, so you're weak in her eyes and not a real man. And now for our next story. GF cheated on me with a friend. 5 years in. Posted by Broem. Throem. All the cliché things happened. Hotel rooms, lying, lack of sex, etc. She cheated on me with someone I had considered a friend about 2 months ago. To my knowledge and her hopeful honesty, it was twice with him and flirting with another guy. She wanted to break up, and after talking it out, she couldn't believe I wasn't yelling and freaking out. I cry but stay mostly calm. I had sensed something had been off for the past few months. Apparently, this response changed her mind because she was expecting a fight. She now seems absolutely remorseful, and I really do believe that she loves me and wants to make this work. I'm conflicted about what I should do. I really do love her and imagined a life with her. She has opened up to me and told me every detail, messaged this guy telling him to back away, and she's not into him anymore, offered to show me texts, have daily check-ins, etc. Here's the thing though, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to have to check in on her, or not trust her, or act as a parental figure. I want to be her partner, best friend, and lover. We have even talked about being open/poly before. It turns out she wanted that so she could ease her guilt. So now I'm scared to try something I genuinely was interested in. We tried having sex, and I just couldn't move. I was frozen, and she did all the work. I was paralyzed, and touching her didn't feel the same. It felt so wrong. Can it work? Can it get better? Can she ever be trusted again? Obviously, there is no right answer, but hopefully, sharing will help me. Thanks, everyone. TLDR, long-term girlfriend cheated on me. We want to make it work still honestly, but even touching her right now makes me freeze in place, and my mind goes blank. Edit, wow, a lot of responses and all leaning towards one way. It seems I have a lot of self-worth I need to find. Thanks, everyone. And now for the top comments. It sounds like your subconscious mind is already voting for you to break up with her. Follow your gut. Just look at how little trust and knowledge she had of you. She wanted to break up, give it to her. Your girlfriend just found out that you are the perfect boyfriend to cheat on, so she wants to stay with you, knowing that she can cheat on you and never has to face any consequences. You don't even get angry. Is she at least remorseful enough that she got tested for STDs, or did she not even care about your health? I'll be honest, once the trust is gone, it's gone. Sometimes loving someone is more painful than leaving them. You are amazing for trying, but the truth is she wasn't thinking about you when she was doing it, and that shows how little respect she has for you. A mistake, maybe, but will it happen again? Very likely. That is someone close to you. She didn't think about the outcome of it at all, and your feelings probably didn't come to mind either. She's made her bed, let her lay in it. She knew she could lose you by doing this, and she did it anyway. You deserve respect, and that doesn't start or end her. Sorry, but me being a girl in a long-term relationship of 4 years, I always think about how I would feel it was the other way round, and also how would I feel if I had seen him with someone else, and that's what prevents me from doing stupid crap. Sometimes love isn't enough. If you do take her back, be prepared for paranoia and a lot of anxiety. It is not worth it. Take some time for yourself. Don't just let her back in. Let her grovel and think about it. It will be torture for her, and that's where her true colors will show. In the meantime, don't lose respect for yourself. And do you believe she would take you back if it was the other way round with her friend? Probably not. And now for our next story. How do you cope with the fear of being deceived? Posted by no_engineering 6468. No matter how close I get to someone and how much time I spend with them, I never forget that this could all be a lie. They could be plotting something against me behind my back, and a lot of what they say to me can be lies. At the same time, I could actually have an honest person I'm talking to. I could be unnecessarily wary of someone for no reason because they've been being honest the whole time. There's no way for me to know. What can I do? And now for the top comments. Try to be brave, live at the moment. Enjoy your relationship. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how pretty you are, how amazing your personality is, how well you treat him. If he wants to cheat, he will. So accept that you have no control over that, and live your best life. Know what your boundaries are. If he violates them, if he does cheat in the future, just leave him. I myself have been cheated on twice, but I am still looking forward to being in love again. I ain't worried if he cheats, but if he does, I am gone. You have trust issues. You need to believe in your ability to love and be loved. Go into relationships showing your ability to love, not your ability to mistrust. My therapist gave me this advice: don't step onto every boat with the assumption that it's already cracked and sinking. It's a waste of time, and you lose out on some great boats. What's your say on this? Do you have a similar story? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.